Why is the hello? Why is the hello in the beginning of a video always so awkward? It always makes me feel very weird. Hello. Hi guys. Hello. Hey everybody. Cheerins. It's always very awkward. Hi. I am still a little bit sick. I'm getting better though. I'm a lot better than I was a week ago. And I was able tonight for the first time in a long time to get in the kitchen. And I was a happy little camper. I was in there cooking. I made a big broccoli salad. Was it pretty good? He nods, yes. It was decent. He's working on something I keep forgetting. He's trying to mod his Wii, and he's furiously running all over the internet looking for advice and info and stuff. I keep talking to him and bugging him and sending him weird instant messages, even though we're only about 6 feet apart. I actually made a video yesterday, day before, but I haven't posted it yet. I haven't decided if I want to post it before or after, or if it even matters. I don't know. I'll post this one first. I've been sick with like some kind of bronchitis and a throat infection for a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I was pretty bad there for a while. I'm a lot better. But yeah, I got in there, made broccoli salad, and I made wine sauteed mushrooms with parsley and lemon butter. And I made, what was it, chicken carbonara? I think he shrugs. But it was a box thing. Sam's Choice, Walmart. Go to Walmart and find Sam's Choice products. They are making these boxed meals now. And I've had Sam's Choice food before, and recently we've had some bad experiences with some frozen stuff. And I normally would say no thank you. But there are people all around this stuff, all around this freezer, this like flat big freezer, looking at all these things. I'm like, what's everybody looking at? And grabbing them up in big old stacks. I saw like a dad and his teenage son, and they had a big stack of them. And I went over and I looked, and it's these dinners, and they're really elegant, like kind of gourmet looking stuff. Has all the ingredients in there for this meal. And the meat is raw, but in a freezer bag with like a marinade on it, and thaw it out and put it in the pan, brown it up, and then add the pasta or rice or vegetables and the sauce and the whole thing. They're so good. They're about $7, $7 or $8, but the three of us can eat a meal and sometimes have a little bit of leftovers, especially if I make some side stuff as well. It's a little bit of work, but it's not a huge amount of work. So I made one of those tonight. Oh, it was all really good, and I was so happy back in the kitchen. I love cooking for people I love. So, yeah, I did that. And even though I've been sick, I've been managing to maintain my sprouts. You guys remember when I found the packages of vintage sprout seeds from, late 70s, early 80s. And I took one of them that was like a spicy mix that sounded really good. And I tried to grow it, and a few of them sprouted, and the rest just were dead, I guess. And I didn't even want to eat the ones that sprouted because I thought, those other ones in there are probably rotting, and it just didn't smell good, and it didn't look right. They were really deformed looking. So I threw those out and started fresh with some radish seeds that I bought at Dollar General, I think. It was like 3 packs for $1, and I got 3 packs. And I put them in here, and if you guys have never made sprouts, you really should. It's one of the best things you can do for your body. They're so nutritious. A lot of people like broccoli sprouts, and I read that those have something like 10 times the nutrition than fully grown, like florets. You eat them in a sandwich, put them in a salad, eat them on their own. Some of them you can cook up. This is dripping water. Okay, you start by getting a jar, just a nice big canning jar that has the nice metal lids, right? And you take out the metal part, and you put, this is a little piece of screen, little metal screening. Don't use pantyhose because it's too hard to get water to go through those. Whoops, I'm losing seeds. Eat them off of my bag. I'm not wearing pants, by the way. It's really nice today. I didn't feel the need for pants. And you put your seeds in there, about 2 tablespoons usually, if they're nice, smallish seeds. I made the mistake. The other ones I'm going to show you, I made a mistake of putting really too much for the size of the jar. Usually about 2 tablespoons of seeds. I used 3 packets. It wasn't anywhere near 2 tablespoons. I thought that they were molded or mildewed or whatever, molded, I guess, because there was like white fuzz and they were all stuck together. Then when I got them out and looked, they have these really fine little roots that are growing on them. Looks like maybe they've lost some of their roots, but it's making it all stick together. It made it look fuzzy. So I went ahead and kept tending them, and the fuzziness kind of went away, and they look a lot better now. But these are radish, just red radish sprouts, and they're spicy. They're like hot radish, you know, and they're so good. I grate in a salad or on a sandwich or just sit and eat them. It's not growing a lot, but I think they're done because they have little leaves on them now. But what you do, you put your seeds in there, put water, put enough to cover them, and then you leave them overnight. A lot of people say put them in a dark place, but I read recently that they don't need it really until the leaves come out on them, because that's when photosynthesis happens. So, and once they start getting leaves, they're pretty much ready to eat. You don't want to let them get beyond that, or they get kind of tough. And you let them soak, and then every day, 2 or 3 times a day, and if you're a busy person, you work, do it in the morning, do it in the evening before you go to bed. You fill it up with water, put your hand over it, gently shake them to rinse them, and kind of aerate them, and get that water in there, and then put them in your drainer at an angle, at a 45-degree angle, to let all that run out. And when it's all run out, you're not getting any water out of there, then you can take them and set them aside. You can put a towel over them if you want to give them some darkness, or put them in a cabinet or whatever. And I did one of my old favorites, which is mung beans, M-U-N-G. I love these, and they are so hardy and grow so fast. They actually, like last night, they were about down to here. And overnight, they grew so much that the top of this was all puffed out. And this is just like a crinoline stuff, you see? It's just fabric that's kind of a netting, and that works fine. You just don't want to lose your seeds through it. You want water to flow, but don't want to lose your seeds. It is growing, trying to grow out of the jar. And these are, I haven't even tried one yet. Oh, they smell good. They smell so earthy. I like to take these and just put them in a skillet with some butter and soy sauce. Ooh, it's super crunchy. And just kind of saute them. They're so good that way. These have kind of a strong flavor. You might not like them in a salad, but they're really good cooked. If you do kind of a stir fry, it's great in a stir fry. Oh, I love that flavor. It's kind of nutty. Very earthy and good. Anyway, these are wonderful. And it's like they are ready to be eaten. So tomorrow I'm going to make stir fry. And I'm going to use some bok choy that I have and some leeks that I have in there. And mung bean sprouts and all kinds of stuff, and some chicken. It's going to be so healthy and so delicious and wonderful. And since I've been on this new eating plan, this Echo Atkins, it's high protein, high fiber, but you get most of it from vegetables and fruits and things that are, and grains, things that are not meat. My blood sugar has gone down dramatically, like dramatically. I've been having blood sugar readings, even taking my medicine regularly, like 300 and over. Tonight it was 182. I nearly peed. I was so excited. So I think it's actually working, and I'm enjoying myself. My mom and myself have big plans to grow vegetables this summer so we can feed ourselves for free. Almost free anyway. I'm going to do container gardening because I find it easier than getting down on my hands and knees and digging up earthworms and broken glass and stuff. Don't know what all I'm going to do yet. I'm thinking of some kind of like green beans and like some of those really funky long ones, and radishes, and I'm not sure what else. Maybe not asparagus, because I was told that takes a couple of years before it's ready to actually do its thing and be eaten. Anyway, we are stoked about going back to nature a little bit and growing really good foods that are not going to have E. coli and gross stuff on them. We know exactly what's going into them. There may be some cat poop in the soil. I'm a little concerned about that. I might look into putting some protective something over it. I don't know. I'll go on the web and read about it. Anyway, I'm sure Falcon would say hello if he wasn't so very seriously busy at the moment. And that's all from me. Bye.